Good morning. I am StampinDeDe, and it is Stampin Thursday Mystery Card Day. Only today we're going to do a mystery tag. So this is going to be a tag that you can duplicate over and over to have as many as you want for your Christmas gifts. I hope that you've gathered your supplies. There's not much to gather. This is a really simple tag. It doesn't take any special equipment or tools. It doesn't take any dies. You do need to have an image. So I wanted to do this because there are some of us that just don't have all the label dies and just the different sentiment dies. You just don't have all of that, or the punches, and so this Christmas tag is going to be a really simple tag. So let's look at the supplies. So there aren't many. There's not much you needed to gather. You needed a piece of colored cardstock that is 2 inches by 4 inches. So here is my colored cardstock that is 2 inches by 4 inches. You need a piece, and then you need a scrap to mat the sentiment with. So I have a scrap. You needed a piece of basic white cardstock that is 1 3/4 by 3. And then you needed a scrap for the sentiment. And I said no longer than 2.5 inches, just because you don't want it to stick out too far. And then you needed a Christmas image, either die cut or fussy cut, to fit on the basic white piece. And you could even cut something from an old Christmas card. So I did do my image from the Sending Cheer Stampin' Die set. And this set is so cool because it has a gingerbread man that is the right size for a tag. It has a gift with the bow that is the right size for the tag. It's got the stocking, and then it also has the hat, the Santa hat, the die, and the fluff that goes around. Let's see, this one is the fluff that goes around the bottom of the hat, and then it's got the little, where is it? This one, the fluff for the top of the hat. So it makes some really cute tags, And then it also has the holly and the berries, hearts. So it's got a lot on this set, as well as it has the envelope, which no peeking, or open me. So this is the set that I used to create my image. And I didn't even put it has a little foot. Let's see. It has a die. If you don't use the stamp, if you just use cardstock, then you would use this die right here. And it's a toe and a heel. And it just is so cute. It is so cute. But I didn't use that. I chose just to do the simple stocking. All right, then you need a Christmas sentiment. And I think the one I'm going to use is Merry Christmas. I think it'll fit on my piece. And you need either coordinating ink or black memento, and then a coordinating ribbon. And so I have my red ribbon. Let's do that one. All right. So I hope you've gathered these pieces and that you're going to make this tag right along with me. And if you're watching, I would love it if you would comment. Let me know that you're here. I love seeing who's on watching. And, of course, some of you I know watch the replay. And thank you for doing that. And please comment. Let me know that you watched the replay. And then some of you watch it on YouTube. I have friends that don't do Facebook, but they watch it on YouTube. So thank you. Thank you for doing that too. And I always love it if you comment. And if you're on YouTube and you're watching it there, if it's something you think a friend of yours would enjoy, then please share it. You can share it to your Facebook page or to your, you can share it, I think, by message or by email or messenger. So I would love it if you would do that. And comment, let me know, give me a thumbs up, give me a smiley face. All of those things help the YouTube videos to be more visible. So that all of that helps. All right. So I hope you've had a minute to gather your supplies. So let's get started. So step number 1, and this is a mystery, but we're doing it together. And that's sort of a new way to do it. And I enjoy doing it that way. I hope you do too. So we're going to take this, and you're just going to estimate. You're going to try to snip off the same amount from each corner. And I never get it right. Well, I got it pretty close that time. Rarely do I get it right. But that time that worked pretty well. And then just take a hole punch. Any old hole punch. And punch a hole. There you go. You've got your tag base. How easy was that? Then you're going to, next we're going to take our white. And I wanted to add just a little bit of interest. So I found one of my stamps that had little dots. And I decided that I would create a little bit of a background. So I'm using Real Red, which is the color of my cardstock. And I'm just going to add some dots around here, just a little bit. This is going to be covered up. All right. So I've got some dots added, and while I've got my ink out, and you can use black for this if you don't have a coordinating ink, but I'm going to go ahead and do my sentiment. Merry Christmas. All right, that worked. Wasn't sure it would fit. So that's all I need my ink for. And then I'm going to cut the edges off of this. That's enough. Yours may be more, have more red showing. But because I decided to use a bigger sentiment, I'm not going to have as much red showing. But I'm going to cut the ends off. I have the hardest time getting things straight. All right. So then I'm going to put it on my mat. And I'm going to leave a little bit of space on each end because I'm going to banner my edges. So I'll do this with glue. Just put some squiggly on the back. Leave an edge. And it looks like I might have a tiny bit of an edge around my Merry Christmas. Not much. It's okay. So I need to trim this edge to be the same amount showing as that edge. And now I'm going to banner my edges, and we do that by snipping to the middle as deep as you want it to go, and then from the corner you're going to snip in to your middle snip, and then again from the other side, snip in. I'm trimming up my rough edges. I have done so much cutting lately, making cards and making tags, that I've changed out my trimmer blade a couple of times already. So I'm having to even this up just a little bit. All right. So if you're working along with me, holler at me, let me know. Hi, Kay, are you making a tag? All right, so far we've got our background piece, our tag base, and our sentiment piece. And I'm going to give you a minute to catch up with me. Like I said, this is an easy tag to make. Easy. Now I'm going to take dimensionals. Well, the first thing we'll do is we'll glue this down. And we're just going to glue it flat. Because we're going to pop up our image and pop up our sentiment. So we're going to glue this down, and I put it toward the bottom and leave an even amount on both sides. There we go. Moving right along. Now the next thing I'm going to do is take my image, and my image can hang off of the tag. So I'm going to kind of get a feel for where this needs to go. I think that's perfect. I think that is just perfect. So we're going to put the sentiment down first, and we're going to do that with dimensionals. And I want my white to show just a tiny bit above. So give you a minute to do that. And I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of my stocking, and I'm going to hang it off the edge a little bit. So I'm going to put dimensionals toward the inside edge of my stocking. And you're going to use whatever image you chose. And I'm going to put this, I'm going to overlap my tag, my sentiment. I'm trying to figure out the best place to if I overlap it here, it doesn't hang off. I think it's really cute hanging off. So I think I'll overlap it right here, hang it off, which means I might put one more little stamp right there. I could do that. While you're getting yours together, I'm going to do that. Just fill it in a little bit. Create my background. Now we're almost through with our tag. So then you're going to take your ribbon, fold it in half, put the ends, well, I want my ends even, and I want them both pointing the same way because it makes it easier to put it through the hole. And put it from the back to the front, and this way your flat piece is in the front of your tag, like this. Let me grab this piece. Yeah. So then it's just going to go like this, and you've got your little knot-looking thing right here in the front. Then if you want your ends opposite, then you can just take it and cut it opposite. There you go. I didn't do a very good job. These are not my ribbon scissors, so they don't do a great job with the ribbon. But you know it's a Christmas tag. It doesn't really matter. All right, that is our basic tag. If you don't have many embellishments, if you don't have very much, ways to do dies or stamps, then this is your basic tag. And like I said, this image can be cut off of a Christmas card. It can be, you can use chipboard images that you may have, or you can get you a really cute set that will last you for years, sending cheer, and have a variety of images that you could use. Now, if you wanted to dress it up a little bit, you could take a piece of the ribbon, tie yourself a bow, and this is just if you wanted to dress it up. Add a little bit more to it. Get you a cute little bow going. And like add the bow right there. I'm going to trim my ends. Well, like I said, this is not my ribbon scissors. These are my paper scissors. I have one pair of scissors that I keep a ribbon tied to them, and I only use them for ribbon. All right, so I'm going to get some glue dots, or you could use a dot of glue, and I'm going to put this ribbon right here, or anywhere you wanted to. I don't know why it seems to want to go the other way. There we go. You could do that. You could add gems if you wanted to do that. I didn't put that on your instructions because I wanted this tag to be really simple. But you could do this. You could add some gems. These are, I'm going to use the silver. And that's why I'm going for this. And I'm going to get my, take a pick tool. So I might add one there. I think that kind of goes with the silver on my stocking. I mean the sparkle. And then I'm going to put one right down here. There. So I could do that and step this up just a little bit. But I wanted you to know that the simple tags are beautiful. Now, I do want to put, and I should have done this first, but So you remembered to do it first. Put my to from on the back. But you don't have to have that. I just like to have it. There we go. All right. A Christmas tag. Ready to use. This was another one I made. I used different colors. And it doesn't have any of the embellishments. But isn't it pretty? I just love it. I think it's so pretty. And now, if you didn't want to use a rectangular piece, you might have a circle punch. And you could certainly use the circle punch as your base. And I did that on this one. Now, these are using different dies and embellishments, but I wanted you to see the base, the circle base. Let me put this under it so you can see that circle base. An easy way to make a small Christmas tag. You might also have a tag die, and that would cut the end of it for you if you wanted to go that way. And then for my white, I used the deckled die, deckled rectangle. But still a very simple tag. And let's see. You could also, now this is a more elaborate tag, but just to show you that you could use a square piece and then just banner the ends and let that be your tag. So I took the ribbon out, but you can see how that base, I'm wanting to show you the different types of bases that you can use. And this one was just the rectangle. Now I did die cut it with the deckled rectangle, but it could be just a rectangle. And then this piece be just a rectangle. All right, I think that's pretty much all of the samples. And these just to show you a different base. But this was the tag that was our mystery tag for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're making one. How did yours turn out, Kay? So you can see that it doesn't require much supplies. It doesn't require much time. You could make a whole bunch of these in a very short period of time. And then you'd be ready to wrap your gifts. Okay? All right. Well, I know this is a short video today. I couldn't figure out how to make it any longer, except maybe to just make more. But I want to leave your time to you to do that. So take those measurements and make you up a bunch of tags to put on your Christmas gifts. You know, I went through my stash this morning. I had some little, I had made some bread in little rectangular containers to give as gifts. And Clint asked if he could take one with him. He was having lunch with a friend, and so I rummaged through my tags and found a cute little tag that wasn't Christmas, because this isn't a Christmas gift. It's more of a thank you gift to them. And then I'm going to take another little container of this snickerdoodle bread. I'm going to take one to the lady that owns the store where I sell some of my cards. And I wanted to take one to her as a thank you. So I rummaged through my tags looking for another one that was appropriate for a thank you tag. And so I keep them handy. I keep tags made up so that I can attach them to gifts that I give. All right. Well, you have a blessed Thanksgiving. There will not be a Stampin' Thursday next week. There will not be one. We'll be out of town and unavailable. So I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving Day, and we'll see you the following week, the week after Thanksgiving. Thank you, Kay, for being here, for commenting, and hope to see you soon. All right. God bless. Happy Thanksgiving.